So I'm at the cabin by the sea, and I'm off to pick up the Colvic Watson. It's laying in a harbour about 4 nautical miles south of here, and I will use this small dinghy with a twin installation, in average 2.4 horsepower in each, and yeah, it will take its time. So I better get moving. All right, let's see if we can get these started. We got one started, the other one is resisting. This does not want to move. It worked 2 weeks ago, but not anymore. Then we are at the harbour. We have come to the Colvic, and we're firing up the engine. We are then ready to leave. So, what is the plan for this time? I have plans to continue to clean inside the boat to minimize the smell of oil, old engine oil that has been spilled. It's not uncommon for old boats due to leaks from aging engines. And I've done a lot of work in the engine area, and I have a little bit left. If it is warm enough, I would like to coat it, the surfaces, with something. There has been previously a fire in the machine room, not the engine. It was actually the diesel heater that exhaust caught fire. I don't know why, it's a long time ago, but it would be smart probably to cover the surfaces with some kind of paint. And I'm thinking epoxy primer could be the thing. So let's see. It's not great temperatures, but maybe it's enough for epoxy primer. It's still like it's 10 degrees or something like that. It's a little bit low for a gel coat. Yeah, all right. Anywho. Right, so I have started the washing in the engine area, and let's have a look at the first water. It looks like this, and this is after I've already cleaned it once with sort of like a brush and lots of water and lots of soap. That bucket of water had a lot of dish soap and also salmiak. That's why I use a mask when I wash. So I wash inside here, and it's getting better, but still, as you can see, or not see maybe, it's dark. And I really wish to clean it up a little bit more and then apply one layer of gel coat or something. It looks nice. It isn't better, but it just looks better, and that does it for me. It's fun. Right, let's get some more water. Try again. New bucket, new soap. What a job. Let's have a look at the washing water now. Yes, very dirty engine room and hull. Whew. It's a great day, and I figured I'll go for a little ride with the Colvic. I had a little bit of problem starting it now, but it came along just fine. The revolution in counter doesn't work anymore. strangely. That might be an electrical error, but according to measuring the voltage on the battery, it's 14.7 volts. It is charging. Otherwise it would be like 12.5 or something like that. But just to make sure, I will bring the dinghy with me. It's lovely to be at sea again. A little bit of startup trouble today. Firstly, the rev counter doesn't work anymore. Let's see. That should indicate a failure in the charger, but it does charge, and so I'm running. But I have to find out. There might be a bad connection somewhere, maybe. Also, I ran out of fluid for the hydraulic system, so I had to return before it became too low. That's of course not good. So I filled up with this. Now it's quite filled up, quite overfilled actually, so I have left the cap quite open to allow for the oil to escape. Also, I did forget to bring the camera holder. Sorry about that. Yeah. So this is... Oh. Suddenly the boat decided to go another way. This doesn't have an autopilot. I wish it had, but it hasn't got that, and they are very expensive. I have bought one for the Fisher, but no plan to do for this one, as it's really too expensive. So yeah, I'm a bit curious about the state of the hydraulic system, because it keeps fluctuating a bit. Maybe there are air inside. I will see. Hydraulic systems are quite simple really in the build-up. It's a pump and a cylinder with a valve with a piston, and the pump push oil between the two sides of the pistons, which again directs the rudder. If there are no leaks, then there are no reason for it not to work, unless there are any leaks in between the two tubes from the pump. And there is a valve open close. It's open when using the rudder's tiller to steer the boat. Like now, see now. Suddenly the boat starts moving. And that came just suddenly, but I don't get it. So I have to learn the boat to know. Learn to know the boat? Yeah. Since there are some doubt about the condition of the charger, I have to see, but I'm just taking a short trip today, and my wife is at the summer cabin by the sea, yeah, whatever. This again. What the hell is this? There is something strange with the boat suddenly wishing to steer to starboard. Something weird, and it don't look good. We'll see. All right, that should be it. We are getting closer to Halyard yard, which is where some oil platforms are being repaired. It's also where my cousin and his wife has a summer house, a cabin, and I'm visiting them today. So I have figured maybe a little bit more about the hydraulic system. There are also some valves that prevent the rudder from accessing pressure, back pressure to the system. If they fail, then certain pressure on the rudder might actually make it shifting. So there might be a problem with a valve, or both maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see about that. This might be the cause of the boat suddenly shifting course once in a while, without any reason. The strange thing is that the steering wheel does not move at all, so it is strange. I suspect also there might be a leak in between the two hoses, oil hoses. Have to look into that. So let's prepare to... We are going over there. Now we are tying up the boat when we come to port. Lots of It's stupid words just pouring out of my mouth here, right? Then I've been at my cousin's and his wife, got coffee, and I'm now returning to the cabin by the sea. The rev counter has suddenly decided to work again, apparently. Very strange. And the boat is steering quite good right now. Otherwise, everything is as usual. Very nice, very fine. I'll continue the work with getting rid of old boat smell. Older boats just have smell, and most is due to oil, but there is also moisture causing different kind of growth of, not mushrooms, but what do we call it? I'm not sure. Anywho, I will wash now inside the lockers. As we can see, there are spots that might be cleaned better. And the more I manage to clean, the better the boat will smell. I've now changed from, this is dish soap and chlorine. When I used yesterday and a few weeks ago cleaned the engine room, I used salmiak. I used salmiak. No, and salmiak is excellent for dissolving oil, fat, grease, that kind of stuff. No, I will use chlorine, which is excellent for killing bacterial growth, mushrooms, everything, that kind of thing. So let's go ahead. We're on our way back to the home harbor. It's a little bit more wind now, excellent sailing weather. Unfortunately, it's wind against the bow, against the direction, and these boats doesn't really cross well. So it's engine time again. Leaving behind our cabin by the sea. Had a little problem starting it today. Sounds like the starter got stuck or something like that. But it's no problem. You just carefully try to start it a few times without just a nanosecond on the starter, and it just turned the engine a little bit and then it's off. So that worked well. You should be careful with such things in order to not burn the starter or something. But if you're careful, they are made to tolerate that. Right, off we go. It has been a good weekend, lots of washing and also a trip with the boat. That's good. Unfortunately, no sailing weather before today. Though it's late. The city is calling me home. At least my wife is. The handling of the boat has improved a lot. It seems there may have been a problem with air in the hydraulic system. And since I topped off everything and have made a series of rudder side to side quick movements, then it seems I have bled off most of the air in the system, and the boat is indeed more stable. And it might explain things that air in the system might have caused the rudder to abruptly move without any movement on the steering wheel. Right, let's get back to the cabin, and I'm doing this twin installation speedboat, so let's go ahead. I will not film this, too embarrassing. We're on a little trip, my wife and I, and we are just rediscovered a very nice little place, a channel actually, going through some very small islands and with lots of small cabins. It's very, very nice. I think it looks like it's very shallow ahead, and there might be trouble to come. Right, we are going sailing. I am taking the Colvic to my cousin's midsummer party. It, for me, will not be heavy drinking, of course. I am a boat captain today, and that does not combine with drinking alcohol. But others will do, and it's nice to chat to people. I have brought several of these non-alcoholic beers, which is great, and I also have brought a few of my home brew. Oh, there is a boat coming, for people to taste. I will not film at the party as there are many people I don't know, and it will be awkward for them if there is filming going on. So that's private, and I respect that. And yeah, but I was thinking about trying to sail. It's not much wind, but it's a little bit, and I have prepped the sails for the Colvic now. It will still take some time to get them hoisted, as it is still a very strange system, but all right, let's go. So I have the dinghy ready. I have a huge cup of English tea. We are on the way, running against the wind right now, directly to the bow, as the wind was supposed to be from this direction, but it is from that direction today. So this is a motor sailor, it's not a sharp sailor, and I will therefore run a little bit upwards the fjord, north, heading north, actually northwest. But then hopefully I sort of prep the route for the summer party, and I can go sailing with the wind from about 90 degrees from the side. So that should be a good thing, obviously. You need to use the boat to improve your skills. And I'm rusty, and also I must admit that sailing motor sailor compared to the Dragonfly is quite different. The Dragonfly was very, very, very good setup to be a sailor, and not such for the engine to be a motorboat. On this, it's a bit opposite actually. It's very good setup for motoring, and this old rig, it's a bit, I wouldn't say awkward, but it's what should I say? There's a lot of work that really should be automated, and it has this rolling boom roller, I think, and one rolls the sail onto the boom, which may be great for storage, maybe, but when you're to hoist the sail, not such. Then it's a bit different. So I know also there was something missing. There is, when you put the sails on for the first time each year, you remove a bracket on the mast, and then you insert the sail into that, and that is missing on both masts on this boat, and that's very unfortunate. It may be fortunate when you roll in the sail, because it's easy to get the sail off, which is necessary to roll the sail onto the boom roller, but it's very awkward when you hoist the sail. I should probably learn that on the Fisher I will not use the boom roller, because there is one there too. It's slightly more technical, but I may go for laser jacks instead. Why not? Okay, enough babbling from my side. Right, then we are sailing. Not really that quick. I may have to adjust a little bit on the foresail, but I guess we are running maybe 3.5 knots. It's quite a lot of wind compared to what was reported from the weather forecast. So this is quite good. So I'm making adjustments. It's very bad equipment on this boat to actually pull the sail downward. So it's a bit too loose. I should have something pulling it straight down. The mainsail looks okay, I guess. Not a good shape. I would say we are not exploiting very much of the sail potential, in my opinion. But it is what it is, and we are still sailing. Now the point will be to try to get us where we want to go. Ooh. All right. Very quiet, except for the wind, of course, making noise. Now we get to test rig as well. See if this rig is okay or not. If it's not okay, then it will probably fall off. But this is not that much wind, really. So I really miss an autopilot. I had it on the Dragonfly, and that was a tiller pilot, of course. Worked very well. It was Raymarine TT2000. Worked as a charm. For the Fisher, I have bought a hydraulic, of course, autopilot. Also from Raymarine, I have that equipment all over, so I figured why not also go for the autopilot. I guess at the same they have another system for the network, and I guess that should be okay. We are not rushing ahead like we would on a Dragonfly on this wind from the side. Very lovely with the waves. Very nice. Lovely. Oh, my hat. Yeah, I know. I choose to take it off when I was to hoist the sail. It could fly off. That would be a disaster. Then I would have to go after it, I guess. Choose between the boat and the hat. Choose the hat, of course. We are getting closer to the Midsummer party, so it's soon time to lower the sails. It's still good wind, actually, not insane amounts, but still quite okay wind. So now we are entering a smaller place, thin, sort of like in between two islands. We just need to avoid crushing on dry land. So this is great. This is exactly what I wanted with this boat, just to get a little bit sea foot, so to speak. Get to sea and do a little bit of sailing, because it's very lovely, and I think also it's good for keeping up the knowledge and the feel of sailing. And I am an amateur, that's no doubt about that. So we have arrived at the summer party, and the mood is, as we can hear, already on top, and it will only go up from here. So the boat has been performing okay. I have lowered the sails except the mizzen, and we'll now pack away the sails, as when I return I'm not going to sail, because it's late and yeah, it's not necessary. So that was a great trip. I did learn something today too as well, but obviously this rig is not as it should be. We can also see this is very close to a base for rigs, oil rigs. Luckily they are not making noise today, but good. Sometimes they are, and it can be very, very bad. But that's part of being an oil nation. You have to accept what comes with it. Then the party is over for my part, and we are heading home, or actually back to the cabin by the sea. It was great. People were in good mood and ever rising mood also. So that's a good thing, and it's a wonderful evening. So my experience with this rig is that it is quite annoying to use. It's very... The thing about swirling the sail around the boom is, as I mentioned, not satisfying. It's better to have lazy jacks and lower the sails and have a boom tent over that again. However, I also noticed that these lines are, I wouldn't say worn out, but they are worn out. There are parts of the protection missing. The outer layer of these sailing lines are for protection from the sun, while the strength lies in the inner core. And on this line, the inner core is showing. It's worn off. I will change the line with this new one. It's the same diameter, so why not? I had it laying around, so I will use this. Right, then I guess it's just to do it. Also, we'll check the other ones. There are a few other lines that should be, may be changed too. Smaller lines. I have also this line laying around, but it may be too large for what I'm looking at to change on the aft mast. But okay, no problem. So then it's the question of getting it down without losing it. So I have to climb the mast. That will be annoying, to put it mildly. I just found a thinner rope for the aft mast as well. That's great, so I will do that too. Right, I have taped up a line, smaller line, to just temporarily get this line down. Here we can see the damage where the coating is gone and just the underlying thread, which does not like UV, so it will wear off very fast. This line proves to be too short, which was already a known issue. This is why I've prepped for it to be extended. We could possibly pull it through the boom cover first. What's it stuck to now then? There it is. So we can see it's two places on this wire it's damaged. So this line is a no-go. Right, now I need to remove this. I am thinking about replacing it with this line. It's not great, but it's a way better shape than the other one. And it has a life. It's not worn out at all. And these sails are quite small, so I guess it's more than sufficient for this use. It's great that it's raining, so we can feel that we are alive. What's most important now, I must make sure I don't lose the grip on this white line. If I do, it will go rushing up and coming out on the other side. You see the point? Oh, now it's stuck again. All right, that actually helped. Oh yes. The smarter way would probably be to pull this line out totally, and then I haven't done this before, to be honest. The Dragonfly had completely new lines and I didn't have to replace anything. Look at this mess. This is just humiliating, and I'm going to stop the video now. Then at least I have entangled the mess. So let's try to get it through once again. It's resisting. There it goes. Never use excessive power on this. And there we are. Well, we have quite a lot of excess rope, but that's okay. I will have to definitely find somewhere to attach this. Not to the mast, because it will slam in the wind like this and wear out very soon. So this is why we also attach every other rope to everywhere but the mast to hinder wear. Very happy to get rid of the old rope. It was really in bad condition. So this is now usable more for the fender rope or something like that. But it needs a trip into the washing machine to get it clean. It's very stiff and it's very green. So yeah. Right, then it's the next line, and this one is in insane bad shape. But it's not a stressed line really. It's just holding the boom, and it's a small aft boom, so it's funny. I haven't seen such a condition before. I have to show you. No, this way, of course. Have a look at this. It's all worn out. I will put this in the garbage with a good conscience. Okay, so then it is this rope I would use, and it should be okay, I guess. It's a little bit dirty, but I guess it's okay. So, which way do I entangle this? I think I will change the direction, so I will pull this up. Oh, but I'm wondering if I should maybe consider washing this before putting it on, because it was really dirty. So it's I saw that it was dirty in the beginning, but it's let me show you. It's really much more dirty over here on this. You can see here it's much nicer if it's clean. Okay, then I'm ready to pull out this rope, the main halyard. Yeah, for the mainsail, basically. So it's for the purpose of washing this rope and get it clean again. I have some problems getting it through. Apparently, this will not pass. It's very strange because it's not very wide. Let's give it another try. It's resisting. Seems there is a narrow path up there. Ooh, holy shit. That might be mast climbing for me. Really easy. So now I know that this is a very tiny pass-through. I'm wondering why is it like that? Is that because this is really not the main halyard? It's for the foresail, is it? So how do we do this? We can put it here. It's okay. Others, this rope could also benefit from a little bit of cleaning. Why is there a rope way up there? Oh, I definitely don't get the point of this. It's just for hindering it to slam. Yeah, I see, but why up there? It's very hard to reach. I could have done much more if I didn't do the boat trip yesterday, but it is very important for motivation purposes, not only to work. I might die tomorrow. I don't know. All right, let's see if we can get this through. Oh yes, it worked. Then I can remove this one. Shouldn't be too much work. It's an excellent knot. why not? Probably should have taken a picture of this. I didn't, but it would probably work okay. It's part of the experience. Good, then we have this rope ready. This is not really dirty, it's a little bit, and it's quite soft, so I will still wash it. Then the last one, this one, is also stiff and dirty, so hopefully it will improve after a wash. Otherwise, I will have to consider changing it, but hopefully not. It is threaded inside the mast, so it means I will have to splice this. It can be very awkward because there are no extra space. I don't think we can use this method, but I will try. As you can see, this is all the space there is, and it's hardly space for the rope itself. So I can't see how this should work. But okay, I will try, because then I have tried. But I don't expect this to work. Okay, especially when I wind it around like this, it's taking even more space. I may have to skip that part. I could splice it with a thinner rope in between. Fishing rope, firewire, like that. I could do that. Maybe that's better. I'm not sure what I have in the boathouse. I will check. I found this rope. It's actually very strong, so we might use it without the other rope. And that should probably be okay to use. I will try, at least. Sorry. Okay. No, not good enough. Let's see if this works. Not really. Okay. Not really. I'm afraid we might get stuck, but let's see. I guess there is no way back now, and we might experience the same problem at the top of the mast. Oh. Okay. It went through at least. So, good for me. Right, there we are. Okay, so we will have to get this back again at the time, but not right now at least. So, right. Then it's just to remove the tape, and we have the rope. I have to prep this very fast now because it's midsummer. It's soon time for my wife's vacation from work. And we might meet up with at least one fisher sailor coming from England. And not sure exactly where they are now, but they are not far away from here, I guess. It's lovely to meet people, new people that are interested in the same things, namely fisher and boats. Preparations and stuff. Wow, look at the color this used to have. It's what's inside the mast that has been preserved. The thickness of this rope is, I would say, it's overkill for such a small sail, but again, why not? The problem is that the cleats are apparently, or in my opinion, not set up for this size rope. I suspect, because they are a bit on the smaller side, I think. So there is a potential for cleaning this too, as you can see, and not at least making it softer. Yeah, good. Right, weekend is over soon. It's nice weather now, a little windy, but slightly sun. But later it's reported blitz lightning, lightning, and lots of rain. So I will go and deliver the boat. Leave the boat where it's supposed to be. So I do that now, and yeah, let's go ahead. Hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, please consider leave a like. Excellent.